Welcome to Highlifter. I'm Brian Smith. I'm the engineering manager here, and we're here with Side by Side Stuff, and we're about to take a tour. Here we are in the Highlifter production area. Let's go take a look and see what we can find. About 3 years ago, we decided we wanted to start building stuff in-house. When we started taking on control arms and big lifts and trailing arms, we wanted to have more control over how it was done. It was important to us that it was consistent and we built it right. So 3 years ago, this was just a warehouse, and we started with just being another guy, putting the process together. And now in the course of 3 years, I think we're up to about 14 guys now, 2 shifts. We've got a CNC mill, CNC benders, we've got automatic saws, some mills, lathes, and we just continue to grow. And it's just been a really exciting part of the business as the big lifts get more popular, the max clearance line grows, just growing our shop and growing with the industry and let the product keep moving on. Here at Highlifter, we're proud of the fact that we actually work off drawings, so that if we build it today, we build it 6 months from now, you're getting the same product. Everything, all our designs are into CAD, into computer 3D, and those feed out to the 2D drawings. So when we're out here, we're making tooling, we know that the tooling's designed exactly for the part, and everything fits just right. Like I said, one of the things about Highlifter that we're really proud of is the employees are actually enthusiasts as well. You take this Horseman 850 right here. This is one of our welders. He rides regularly. He's probably going to ride this weekend out 4th of July. And we just take great pride in our employees being a part of this community and just enjoying getting out in the woods and riding in the mud. Here we are in the Highlifter engineering department. These guys are actually doing a lot of our CAD work and design work. What's unique about the Highlifter engineering department is not only these guys draw it and create the drawings, but they can go out in the fab shop and they can actually build the parts themselves. And both of them are enthusiasts. Brandon's a motorcycle guy, and Kevin, he's got one of our big lifts on his personal scrambler. We're working on a new product here, we're developing it. The first stage in the process is we take our 3D scanner and you see all the dots and you see the white powder. That's so then when the 3D scanner is actually scanning the surfaces, it takes out of the reflectivity of the surface, and it helps us capture that information. And so basically what we're able to do is we're getting the real geometry off the OEM bike, and we'll take that and we'll put it in the computer and we can actually design to the original OEM specifications. And you saw the 3D scanner, and here we have a 3D printer, so whatever we design, we can actually make a quick prototype. And it's a pretty good size, so we're not really limited to small parts. It can do a 10 by 10 by 10 part if we had to. Over here, we're at the custom fabrication shop. Basically, anything you want, these guys can build it. They built this, we call it Spider Monkey. We did this one for Polaris, and it's generated a lot of feedback. In fact, we've got a couple of customers who've asked to make one just like that for them. In the other part of Highlifter, we're more about drawings and details and specifics, but here in the fab shop, these guys can pretty much do anything you can imagine. They can create virtually anything. Roll bars, control arms, different motors. You come up with it, and they can pretty much do it.
Basically what we're doing here, the Ace comes with a strut front end, and we're converting it to a dual A-arm front end, and these are actually the Razor 1000 arms and axles that you would find on the same as the Razor 1000. The customer wanted a custom roll cage, and we basically give them the freedom of what they want, what design they want, and we build it however they want it. The Ace usually comes with a dual A-arm suspension in the rear. We converted it to the Razor 1000 type trailing arm suspension, and we had to shorten the arm a little bit and then put the radius bars on there. Well, this one we're not doing the motor change, so it's probably from start to finish is about 2 months.
Right here we have what we call our Purple Princess. This is the owner, Scott's fiance, Rachel. This is her personal ride, and it's just come in here and it's kind of getting a bit of a makeover. It just got a custom roll cage, and they put a heart. They built it into the roll cage. I thought that was pretty cool. One of the things that seems to be a common theme here, everywhere you go in High Lifter, you'll find another employee's unit up here because we all love to ride. And so this is Keith. This is Keith's personal ride. It's the new Razor S900, and he's got the High Lifter rear suspension, rear upper and lower, and it brings it back so we can put a larger tire on it. This is the same arms we were looking at a minute ago when we were upstairs on the computer looking at Brandon's, and so you saw it in CAD, and so here it is actually on the machine. Here we are in the shipping and receiving area, High Lifter. This is where all the raw goods come in and the finished goods leave. Here we have the 29.595 Outlaw 2. This is probably our most popular tire by far. It's what they use on the Polaris's High Lifter edition. We're really proud of this tire. This tire, the Outlaw 2, actually evolved off the original Outlaw 1, which is also a 29.5, but it didn't have this wraparound tread. And I guess this is the main feature of the Outlaw 2, is the treads wrap all the way around to the bead of the tire and just really get you a lot more traction when you're going through the deep ruts. The Outlaw family's really grown a long way from the beginning. I think we probably have 15, 16 different tires in the family between the Outlaw 1, Outlaw 2, Radial Outlaw, and it continues to grow. I think we're now up to 34.5 inch Outlaw 2, and who knows what's coming in the future. We don't just build the stuff, we actually use it. This is the owner, Scott Smith, his High Lifter Edition Razor 1000, and right now it's getting some new components. Looks like he's resealing the belt housing, and we take these things out and we give them heck, and you know, we're proud of the components we build, and we make sure that we personally test them ourselves, and that's one of the things we take pride in here at High Lifter.